Hello and welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, I am your girl Tatiana and thank you for clicking on this video. Today, I just wanted to play with makeup. Summer is coming up, my birthday is coming up, and I really wanted to play with colors this summer. And I really wanted a specific look for my birthday, but I still can't figure out how I'm gonna achieve that. So I just wanted to play with makeup. And I was thinking maybe I should do a rainbow series on my channel. I love playing with peaches and oranges, but it wouldn't hurt to play with pink, blues, greens, and just achieve a look for, you know, every color on the rainbow. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. Let me know if you're down for that by commenting below. And again, don't forget to support your girl. Don't forget to leave a comment, like this video, and please subscribe. Just hit the button, hit the button. So I'll be using two new products today. I'll be using the foundation stick full filter skin finish from Huda Beauty, and I also purchased the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. A lot of people have been talking about this and I already know that it's good, and I'm glad I have it, especially in the summer. Your makeup doesn't stay, you know, your makeup melts, you know, it's hot out there. So I think this is really gonna help me in the summer. Whenever I want to do my makeup, it's gonna help my makeup stay. So I'm gonna start this look with my primer, and this is the Holy Grail. I've been using it for a little bit, but this is my first time purchasing the big bottle, and it's totally worth it. I usually go with 2 pumps and just spread it all over my face. Some people don't use primer, but I love using a light primer, and I think this primer is also going to be good for the summertime. I love it. Moving on to the brows, I'm just going to use my Patrick Top pomade and just lift my brows a little bit. I've been loving the bushy eyebrow look, and I think it's a very natural look for summer as well, and spring. It's giving me bushy, beachy, in the sun, carefree type of vibe, and that's why I love it. I tend to use a lot, but it's best if you don't, because you don't want a white cast to be left on your eyebrows. And what I do also, I always have water with me, so I wet the spoolie a little bit, wipe it on my paper towel, and I go back to the pomade, and like that I know that I won't be applying a lot and it won't leave this white cast. That's just a trick that I do. Moving on to my Benefit pencil and the number 6, I will outline the bottom section of my brows, just like so. And I'm going to create upward stroke motions, just like that. And I'm just gonna brush the product inside my brows again. I don't understand why eyebrows cannot be sisters. Why y'all gotta be cousins for? I need y'all to look the same. So now I'm gonna go and outline the top just a little bit. This is what my brows are looking at right now. I'm gonna go then to my concealer. And this is, again, my favorite concealer. It is the NARS concealer. I'm going to outline the bottom of my brows. With a small brush, I'm gonna blend this baby out. And I only outlined the top a little bit just to give it a little bit more shape. And I only go halfway through my brows. Now I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and just blend this out. We're gonna get to the eyeshadow portion of this makeup look, and I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 Morphe palette, and it's a pretty colorful palette. Before I start applying the eyeshadow, I'm just gonna prime my lids, and I'm gonna do that with concealer. The concealer that I'm using today is the Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch, and it's because it's pretty bright and I believe that the colors will show, so it's a pretty good base for the colorful eyeshadow that I want to use today. I'm gonna take a brush and blend this out. Let me bring you guys a little bit closer. As you can see, this concealer is actually pretty bright. I am going to use a bigger brush to blend it out. And now I'm going to set it with a setting powder. So I'm gonna set this concealer with the MAC Prep and Prime. Now that I applied the base, I am ready for my eyeshadows. Okay, I really want to play with pink. So the two colors that I'm considering are the Lolly Mama and Tipsy Girl. So the pinks that you see right here, I don't know if they're pink or purple. They're pink. They're pink. Girl, they're pink. But I love this palette because it's very pigmented, but we'll see. To start, I'm gonna play with Lolly Mama. Oh yeah, that's pink. I am really brave. I put on a turquoise shirt to play with colorful makeup. As you can see, I'm building up the color and really pack it in on my lid. The key to eyeshadow is really tapping it in. So you tap it in before you go ahead and swipe. So tap in, tap, tap, tap in, dun, 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 tap in, tap, tap, tap in. Okay, so far so good. Now that I have Lolly Mama on my lid, I want to go with the brighter pink color, and this one is Tipsy Girl, and for that I'm gonna need a smaller brush like so. It's like a very small and dense brush just to pack on the color, and afterwards I will go with my blending brush and blend it all. So going in with Tipsy Girl. So the two shades of pink, they don't look very different on my skin, to be honest, and I was afraid of this happening a little bit. Maybe I should have cut the crease, but this is what we're working with. So as you can see, I was able to build up the color Tipsy Girl, and now what I'm just doing is making sure that I blend the two colors together, which will give me like a nice shade of pink. The key with colors is to really take your time and build that color up. And you know, I did not cut the crease, so the color doesn't appear very flashy, but that is totally fine with me because the pink is still giving, honey. It is still giving. Okay, now that I have the pinks on my lids and it's doing what it's supposed to do, what I want to do is add a little bit of shimmer. And in this palette right here, Jacqueline added this shimmery white shade, which is I'm In It. So what I'm gonna do is take a small brush and try to add I'm In It to the corner of my eyes. So let's see if it's gonna do what it's supposed to do, okay? I'm gonna try it with one eye. Yeah, it's cute. It's really cute. And that's the look that I wanted to go for. This is exactly what I wanted. You can see it's giving a shimmery type of pink, and you have the lighter pink right here and the dark pink on the top, and that is the look. That's gonna be the look it's given. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side and I'll be back. So now that we are done with the eyes, I am very happy. I will go back to it to add my eyeliner and my eyelashes, but that will be for the end of the video. We're gonna move on to the face. So it is time for foundation. I'm using again Huda Beauty Full Filter Skin Finish Foundation in the shade Nutmeg. You gotta love a good stick foundation. Blends into my skin right away. This is like my perfect shade. You can barely see where I'm applying the foundation. That's how good of a match it is. I'm not gonna go OD with it because I tend to do that sometimes. We're not gonna do this, honey. I'm gonna take a brush and blending out. I am tempted to get the Fenty, is it the skin corrector or spot corrector? I'll enter the picture above. So Fenty Beauty, Rihanna just came out with this spot concealer, I think, and they have a deeper orangey shade to spot correct, and I do have hyperpigmentation specifically around my lip area, so I think I'm gonna get it and give it a try and see if it would be a good spot corrector. Honestly, I love this foundation. This shade was meant for me. Nutmeg is the real deal. I am tempted now to try the Huda Beauty liquid foundation just because I love the stick so much. That should probably be the next on my list, but yeah. So for concealer, I'm going back obviously to my favorite. It is the NARS Radiant Concealer, Radiant Creamy Concealer. I just have to be careful not to ruin my eyeshadow. I'm gonna bring the concealer in under my eyes first to let it sit for a little bit. My mouth area, as I told you, I have hyperpigmentation in that area. And a little bit on my forehead. I want that lifted look, so I'm just gonna apply my concealer right here. And I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit. I'm gonna start blending the concealer, and for that I am using my favorite beauty blender. This is by e.l.f. and I love it because it has this angled section right here and it's great to give me that lifted look. So I'm gonna start with my chin and I'm gonna work my way up, doing my eyes last. To blend under my eyes, I'm gonna go with a small brush. That's gonna allow me to get underneath my eye. When I blend the concealer with a brush, I am able to really get in the corner of my eyes and it gives me that precision, and afterwards I can go with the beauty blender and just blend it even more. But I think it's really helpful to go with a small brush to blend under the eyes. Now to bring it all together, I'm gonna go with the pointy area of the beauty blender and go back to blend this out. Blend the harsh lines. Now that I blended the concealer that was closer to my shade, I'm gonna go with the shade Butterscotch and just apply a little bit to get that highlighted look. I'm not gonna let that one sit. I'm just gonna go and blend it right away. And voila! I'm gonna set my concealer with the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade medium deep. I'm just gonna take a little bit. We are not baking. I'm a little bit on the dry side, so I'm just going to apply a little bit and blend it right away. I'm going to apply the translucent powder everywhere I apply concealer. I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. And for that, I'm going to take a big powder brush. Now I'm gonna bronze a little bit. I did not contour. I just go ahead with my bronzer and bronze. I use the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami bronzer. I love this stuff. I do want to try different bronzers, but I just have to look and see. I know that the Morphe bronzers are good. I believe Mented Cosmetic has a bronzer that I was contemplating getting as well. So I'll give them a try. But I love bronzing my face. The way that I bronze is that I try to bronze on the highest point of my cheeks. So if I smile, my cheekbones are right here. So I try to bronze on that area. I contour my forehead just a little bit, but there's no need to because I don't have a large forehead. But I still like to go with the bronzer. And, you know, just like that, you know, just a little bam. Just a little bam bam. And lastly, I like to bronze my nose. So for my nose, I like to use a brush like this. As you can see, it's flat. So what I do is just dip into my Mocha Mami and draw a line like this. Usually I don't do this harsh of a line, but I wanted you to see how I contour. Because you want to contour and not have anybody see the line. You just want the illusion of a nose job, you know? And bring it up to your eyebrows, just like that. Now it's time to blend. I grab a different brush and I'm just gonna blend this bad boy. I like to spend time blending my contour because it's the worst when you see two harsh lines on somebody's face. You don't want to let people know that you're contour. You just want the illusion of a snatched nose. Elongated, pointy, cute nose, you know? And that's what it looks like. Got a snatched nose now. So before I highlight, I'm going to take a little bit of translucent powder and apply it right under where I just bronzed my face. So to highlight my face, I'm going to use the Fancy highlight in the shade Rum. Rum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Just going to draw a line right here in the middle and a dot right here. Oh, a little too big. I'm gonna use this highlight only for my nose, but for my face, I'm gonna use my MAC highlighter in the shade Cheeky Bronze. It's not a shade, but you know what I mean. And add it to the high point of my cheeks. Like right there. Yes, it's given. I don't know about you, but one side comes out always better than another. Like, I know my face is not symmetrical, but come on. You know, this side is always like popping. This one, I always have to work with it. But God made no mistakes. There you go. So now I can remove this line. I'm just gonna blend it. And we're almost done. I'm gonna go back to the eyes, do my wing liner, and put on my lashes. Then we have the lips, and this is gonna be a finished look. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. eyeliner pen to do a little bit of a wing to add a little sass to the look. You know what I mean? There you go, just a baby wing. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now that I'm done with the wing liner, it's finally time for me to use the famous setting spray. Everybody swears by this, and girl, if they say it's good, it must be good. So I'm gonna go ahead with my cleaner beauty blender and just press it onto my face. I'm feeling a little blushy. I feel like this look could use a blush, and I have the perfect one right here. This is from Sephora and is the color Date Night. As you can see, it's like a bright pink. Very, very pretty. Smile. And apply it to my cheeks. It smells really good. Smells good. I don't want to go OD with it, but I also know that blush fades away very quickly. I feel a little rosy. It's time for me to apply my lashes, so I will be right back. My lashes are on. We are done with the eyes. I picked up this lip liner. I picked up the small size. It is the lip liner from Sephora. So I want to try this lip liner today, and let's just give it a try. I'm gonna go with the lipstick of choice, which is Joyride from Huda Beauty. I'm gonna blend it with my fingers, y'all. I'm gonna go over with my brown lip liner from MAC and just outline the top part a little bit. I don't know how I feel about the red, so I'm gonna outline with my MAC brown pencil. That's definitely better. So I mixed the brown with the red, and now we're good. I'm gonna go with my lip gloss, the Fenty lip gloss in the shade Glass Slipper. And to apply the lip gloss, I like to grab a brush. And there you have it. Last step, setting spray, and we're good to go, baby. This is it, you guys. This is the final look, and I'm super happy with this look. When I started, I didn't know what it was gonna end up being, you know, but like Arnell says, the look it's giving. I'm very happy with it, and I might redo this look for my birthday. I don't know. I do have a pink dress that I am excited about, so I may redo this look for my birthday because it turned out so good. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment, give me a like, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.